All right, today my question was on the muscle snatch, contact or no contact. Now, terminology is different for every coach and gym, so you might want to just double check with your coach which one they mean. But my default and my athlete's default is always going to be contact. The purpose of that is because I want their pull to be the same in as many different variations of the snatch as possible to resemble the same pull that they're going to do in the competition snatch. So I want them pulling and making contact with the hip and finishing the exact same way they would in the regular snatch, but then just follow through with the pull and press overhead to turn it into that muscle snatch. Um, the no contact snatch, I think the argument can be that it's maybe more upper body challenging because you don't have that same power generated of making the contact and being able to accelerate off the hip. But my thing is you could always just add more weight to your muscle snatch. So if you're making contact and you're just moving more weight, then you're still stressing the upper body plenty for what we're trying to get out of it. Um, and so your finished positions are going to be much different as well on the no contact snatch. You're going to have to finish more straight, and you're going to have to keep the bar in front of the body a little bit because you're trying not to make contact with the bar. Whereas in the competition snatch, you're trying to keep it close, you're trying to pull it in, and you're trying to finish all the way to where your shoulders are slightly behind the bar. If you were to do that in the no contact, then your hips would probably come through and make contact with the bar. So the pull just isn't exactly the same. So again, I want everybody pulling very, very similar in every single variation of the snatch. So my default's always going to be contact snatching. Now the muscle snatch has a bunch of benefits, and so I love having it in the program. It is really, really good for strengthening the upper body while still doing a snatch variation. So we can practice the snatch and strengthen the upper body. It's good for power generation. You're going to have to put a lot of power into the bar to be able to elevate it high enough and hard enough to be able to follow through and press it overhead without pulling underneath the bar. So you're going to put a lot of power into the bar, a lot of speed on the bar, and a lot of height on the bar to be able to get it overhead. And then lastly, it's great for timing. So learning how to make contact with the hip and then immediately pull on the bar to get that timing of extending and then right after extending, pulling under, the muscle snatch is going to help do that. Because if you extend and then wait and pull, you're not going to be able to complete the muscle snatch properly. The bar is either going to slow down or it's going to swing out in front of you. You're going to have a really hard time trying to muscle snatch that. So it's great for learning the timing of making that contact with the hip and then immediately pulling on the bar to be able to generate more speed under the bar later. So muscle snatch is great. The contact muscle snatch, I think, is the way to go. So if you like this video, shoot me some more questions. I'll keep putting up some of these Q&As, and please subscribe to my page. We're going to be doing a lot more content on the YouTube page with video analysis and Q&As and things like that. So please subscribe. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.